Hey guys! Wow, quite a bit of news we have been going on here. Wow, huh? Me personally, what's today? Yeah, I ate my usual tacos this morning. Woke up at noon, so it's been a great, birthday week so far. I've been nice and just trying to relax. Especially with all the Xanax I've been taking. Trying is the key word there, trying. And now it's, later in the night and just relaxing. I'm a happy camper. The first thing, have y'all been following that like Louder with Crowder Daily Wire type feud ordeal going on? I'm a watcher and a fan of Ben Shapiro because he always seems to explain things in like a logical / sarcastic, Jewy sort of tone, and I don't know. I enjoy the majority of like the way he delivers the news, which is kind of funny because I never did like the Daily Show with Jon Stewart, or even that new guy Trevor Noah, or even that newer, bigger guy Leslie Jones. But yeah, I think Ben Shapiro is a good balance of fairness and logic. But of course, I am human, so I do have my own thoughts and opinions. So I watch whatever news my algorithm throws at me. Let the AI choose for me. I know you guys do. Like let's say, do you say I like the left or the right? Look, like that's like seeing a pair of titties. You like the left titty, the right titty. Look, I'm seeing a pair of titties. I'm not choosing one or the other. I'm going to stare at both those titties equally. So I'm all for left titties and right titties. But yeah, I've seen that Crowder guy every once in a while, and every time I've seen his face, I just want to punch it. Like he's got a very punchable face, like Sammy Guevara from AEW. He's like a heel character. He's just very, I don't know. He's easy. He looks easy to hate. So yeah, when I saw like the ordeal about that he turned down a opening deal from the Daily Wire, which is like a company kind of co-owned by Ben Shapiro. He turned down a deal for like $50 million for 4 years of content, for them to kind of like the fucking Joe Rogan Spotify deal. It's like, oh, we'll pay you $50 million, make 4 years of content plus certain other things, blah, blah, blah. And Crowder was like making a big deal about it on his YouTube channel, over like the little extra things like, oh, if you lose this and that, then you will take away this amount of money and blah, blah, blah. Like, mind you, this was like the beginning negotiations. It wasn't like a contract set in stone. There were, parts of it that were malleable and could be changed and negotiated, and it's kind of like unavoidable, like that photo Jamie Lee Curtis shared on her Instagram of a dining room, and hanging there is like a framed picture of a little girl in a tote naked. And then all these like theories came out about her being like some sort of elite pedophile, and I'm on the side of, dude, like rich people are just weird, right? Maybe there's a picture of her daughter or niece or whatever, and it's a great memory that she holds, and she's made it into a nice piece of wall art to hang up in her home. Or yeah, you know what, maybe she is, I don't know, on the Epstein list, and they're all just trying to keep it a secret, but they suck at doing it. I don't know. But yeah, when I saw that picture on Jamie Lee Curtis's like wall, I didn't think anything creepy. It was more like wholesome to me, I guess. Of course, that's something I think you shouldn't share online. Like I'm on the side of not really sharing pictures of your kids online because, well, if you don't already know, the internet's full of fucking creeps. So yeah, like I say, be careful sharing any content on the internet. I don't know why I have to explain that to Jamie Lee Curtis. The more you guys, again, like, don't say you don't learn something here from my show, that like, don't share your kids' pictures on the internet if you think creeps are gonna be out there, But anyways, I'm losing track, right? So back to Crowder. So yeah, now Crowder and the Daily Wire, who I guess were allies in this battle of the right-wing movement being canceled by the left-wing media and big tech, and now they're at a civil war, airing out their dirty laundry out in the public, which is, the YouTube for everyone to see and get monetized, whatever. I don't know if they get monetized because they're all right-wing propaganda. No, they kind of say they don't, but whatever. I'm sure they do, right, with ad reads and shit. And if you want my hot take, I think Crowder feels he's worth more than he actually is. And when he read this contract, which, mind you, is, again, like I said, just the beginning of negotiations, it's not set in stone, it's just a beginning of a discussion, he felt that it wasn't in his favor, and his name or his brand or both are worth way more than what was offered. Which look, I'm not very good on the business side. Maybe I don't know if he's worth more than $50 million, but he could have started the negotiations, made counteroffers, and see how things went. Especially if it was from like dudes that he trusted, like the Daily Wire, you know. But whatever, man. Crowder can do what he wants. The Daily Wire can do whatever they want. All I know is if this podcast, the one you're listening to right now, That's All Funny, got an offer like $50 million, and all I had to do was just keep making the content that I'm making, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. Shit, I don't mean to sound like a sellout, guys, but as soon as I can, guys, y'all are gonna hear me start playing fucking Raid Shadow Legends and shaving my ball sack with Manscaped. And it's not that I don't want to not entertain you. That's what I want to do, you know. But I would love to live kind of a little extra more comfortably if I get money, that much money, believe me, I can get, better medicines, take the better pills, and maybe have a better life. But now, of course, guys, I love doing what I do now by entertaining y'all, and I appreciate all of you. I really do that. Continue to listen. But yeah, I think millions of dollars would help. So guys, please share and like and subscribe, and let's get to that day where, you know, one of these days, one of these companies comes to me and want to sponsor my content. And I could do this all day for y'all, 24/7, for all y'all crazy kids. God, dude, $50 million. Again, this is money that, like, I think my whole lineage of family will never see that amount of money. You know, shoot, I would even settle for Joe Rogan's $30 million deal to keep doing what I'm doing. But hey, we'll see, guys, right? We just started this crazy podcast That's All Funny. And again, I want to, thank you for all the support. All of you giving me so much support. I really appreciate it. It really, I'm not used to it. It's very foreign to me, and I do really thank you. So yeah, like and subscribe and keep sharing, and check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola if you want to share some or subscribe there. I do put out extra content there. Speaking of spending some money or a lot of money, did you see that Kim Kardashian bought some necklace that was owned by Princess Diana? Like a purple cross or something, looked like a tetramino. You know what a tetramino is? It's like the Tetris piece. They're called tetraminos. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to wear like the personal jewelry of a person that, you know, had bad luck and died in a tragic accident. And I say accident with air quotes because, well, y'all know why. But shit, the Kardashians have so much money. I'm surprised they haven't gone the way of Nicolas Cage and just bought straight up dinosaur bones, or the full Infinity Gauntlet that Thanos wore in Avengers that fucking snapped half the world away, you know? Or fucking Olmec, the whole entire head of Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple. That's what I'd buy if I had crazy money. You think that Thanos snap wouldn't know what to do, like with Caitlyn Jenner, and just ash his balls away or something? I'm not sure how the MCU handles transgender people. Have they gone in that territory yet? I'm sure they will soon if they haven't already. Like, oh shit, did you see also Alec Baldwin is finally kind of being charged for the murder of shooting that person that he shot on the movie set? And dude, with all this talk about it, this movie better be a fucking good movie if someone was straight up murdered in it. It sucks when you look at a movie like, let's say, you remember the old Twilight Zone film where those fucking kids got chopped in half by a helicopter and that famous actor died, and the movie came out, and everyone was like, it's an alright movie. Like, that's what would suck to me. You die making a fucking movie, and it just gets lukewarm reception. Best example of me of being positive might be The Dark Knight. I know Heath Ledger didn't die, like, on the movie set, but it did kind of contribute to his death, wouldn't you think? And that motherfucker actually did a performance of a lifetime, so he went out the way he wanted to fucking go out on top, baby. I don't know if that happened too with like Bruce Lee or with what's his son's name on The Crow. Did that shit happen too? Was The Crow any good? I haven't seen The Crow, so yeah, y'all tell me who the fuck died in doing their movies and actually had a good performance. You know, because I'd appreciate it. I don't like Paul Walker, but he didn't die on his movie set. No, he didn't die there. No. That does suck for the person that Alec Baldwin supposedly killed, though. Yeah, I hope hopefully the movie is good if it is ever released. And I think the world would be fine without Alec Baldwin, right? I mean, come on, he's a rich Hollywood actor. Of course he's not going to get charged for it. Fucking Matthew Broderick straight up like ran over someone in a car and killed them, and he still went on to play Inspector Gadget, that sack of shit. Fuck you, Ferris Bueller. So yeah, I'd say another good piece of advice today is if you're gonna get killed, don't let a celebrity kill you because they probably won't get blamed for it. A lot of good advice going on today. And lastly, a Taco Bell in Denver served an order to a customer containing rat poison, which is an old Taco Bell employee I find very odd because I don't believe they have rat poison on the menu. It's more of a Burger King item. No, actually, as far as approved cleaners and insecticides and pest control, I don't think they allow that kind of stuff. So for them to just straight up have rat poison lying around kind of trips me out. I remember back in my hometown, I did drive through the Wendy's like drive-through where I used to work, and I just ordered a cup of water, right? You know, it's free. Get one real quick, go home, just drink it or whatever. Got the cup of water, they handed it to me, and when I'm driving off with it, it spills on my shirt and my pants, and I'm like, fuck, man, whatever. It was night, and I was on my way home, so I was like, I don't give a shit, whatever, it's just water. But when I get home, that spill of water that was on my shirt and pants started staining like there was bleach in the water. And I was like, damn, if I had drank that water, I would have fucking put bleach in my body. Fucking Wendy's is trying to Game of Thrones me or some shit, you know? I even went the next day and told them, and they didn't believe me. They were like, no, we didn't do that. But they still offered me like a free Frosty or something. And I was just like, whatever, yeah, just give me the free Frosty. Because Frosties are fucking good, and that's the way you could buy me off. So I'm fine with that, whatever, you know. Do you remember when they came out with the vanilla Frosty? Man, that's a goddamn good dessert. Or the Frosty Chino, that's super underrated. Wendy's should be way bigger in the breakfast game. They're really trying out shit other people are scared to do. And yeah, Taco Bell with their breakfast is just sad, man. Like, dude, here in Texas, you can literally get tacos every other block. There's a taqueria with at least one white dude just drinking coffee there, reading his newspaper there every day with a gun in his holster. And that's just his life. And he wants to be there because that's the only way he feels like he exists, because no one feels like he exists from his real life. Because remember, guys, one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Yeah, and he probably just wants to fucking murder someone who tries to rob it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. What do you think about Crowder? Do you think he's shouting louder than he should be about all this? I think that the Daily Wire took the high road and is being very civil and all this, and their support for him and still, and all his independent endeavors, you know. Shoot, I might sign up for the Daily Wire Plus just so I could watch their shit and review it for you all. Ugh. It sounds interesting that they're having fucking kids programming. That's kind of hilarious to me. Was that something y'all would like, huh? Is that something? Would you like it? And do you think Jamie Lee Curtis is a lizard and part of the Epstein elite with the Illuminati? Or can we give her a pass because of, you know, Halloween and Freaky Friday, and also that one movie where she showed her tits? I can't remember what movie that was where she showed her tits, but she's got some pretty nice tits for a short-haired woman. And lastly, when's the last time you got fucked up eating fast food? Like, I think it hasn't been forever that I've really eaten fast food, like ordered it, but I think the last time I ate Whataburger, it fucked me up real bad, and I stayed away for it for like 3 months. But then when I went back to it, I was like, fuck yeah, this shit's good. Even right now, I'd go for some Whataburger now. Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. Y'all can fucking fight me for it in the comments down below. But yeah, thanks y'all for listening, and have a great weekend, and take care, guys. Bye.